Hi, I'm Adam, and this is my marvelous sister Ashley. And today we're here to talk about some white paint shade recommendations that work really well in interior spaces where you want your existing white trim or cabinetry to pop against the whites you use on the walls.
To achieve that, you need to use a darker shade of white on the walls than you do on your trim or your cabinetry. So the three shades that we're recommending are all darker than a pure white. Let's start with a creamy, warm, but still neutral white, White Duck by Sherwin-Williams. White Duck can look grayish in certain lighting and spaces and is the perfect choice if you're looking for a shade of white that isn't stark. It's light enough to make your home look bright and welcoming without looking sterile. And it really offers a nice contrast with pure white on your trim.
We used it in the remodel of this guest bathroom. It complements the warm tones of the patterned tile flooring and the light gray of the vanity. You can see that White Duck can work both as a neutral and a white, depending on the shades you pair it with and the room's lighting. And you can see how the white base molding stands out against the white paint on the walls.
Another white paint shade that has grayish undertones is Modern White. It's also by Sherwin-Williams. Modern White is not nearly as creamy as White Duck, but it still is not an icy white. It allows brighter whites to stand out alongside it, and it's darker than what most people consider a white or an off-white. Modern White looks great with both white and gray trim and cabinetry.
Since Modern White is one of the darkest shades of white, you'll definitely want to test it in your home. Here's a look at one of our latest master bathroom remodels where we used Modern White on the walls.
You can see how the pure white on the vanity stand out against the soft grayish look of Modern White. It still remains a great neutral that looks just as good with the cooler tones as it does with the warm tones of the hardware and the fixtures.
In this traditional bathroom, we used Reserved White by Sherwin-Williams on the walls. In certain lighting, this shade can appear to be soft gray. We selected white flooring and shower tile in this space to keep it feeling open and airy, and we continued that feel by selecting Reserved White on the walls. The slight gray tint keeps the room from feeling like it's all one color, and it offers a subtle contrast with the white tiles and trim.
We hope this helps you narrow down your choices in white paint, especially when you want to coordinate it with white trim or cabinetry. No matter what shade you're leaning toward, we recommend testing the paint colors in your home and viewing them in different areas of each room throughout the day with both your natural and interior lighting.
It goes without saying, but make sure to use high quality paint. It absolutely makes a difference. And please drop a question or a comment below to let us know about your favorite white paint choices.